Tiger KM 325 horse, four-wheel drive tractor. It has a Cummins 855 motor in it. It's set up with hydraulic flow of 30 gallons a minute. I've added a pony hydraulic pump that adds another 20 gallons a minute.
Yeah, in the front, right?
Yeah. You've got, I don't know if you can see it here, with you have your main, this is your main hydraulic pump, and then I've ponied this additional one. The drill requires more hydraulic flow than what this tractor was originally manufactured with.
Oh yeah. So let's move to the drill.
Okay, so hooking up to the drill, we have hydraulic hookups. We are currently running 3 different sets. Set 1 is for raising and lowering the drill. Set 2 is for folding it up into transport. This setup right here of these 3 hoses is exclusively just for the fan. Just run for your fan. That requires quite a bit of hydraulic flow.
Oh yeah. And the fan is here under this tank. It's better to look at this side probably. Yeah.
Okay, so this cart is a 1910 model John Deere. It is set up for double chute. You see here, one run can be for seed, one run can be for fertilizer. Each tank has its individual meter. It is air pressurized, also through your fan, pressurizes the tank so that the seed can fall through your metering into your primary runs, which are your bigger runs here, and run back out to your hoe.
Oh yeah, this first tank is for fertilizer.
First tank here, yeah, correct. Fertilizer, seed is run off the back. 120 bushel capacity front compartment, 150 bushel capacity off the rear tank.
Oh yeah, and it takes a couple of hours before they drain out.
Yeah, it depends on how many pounds per acre that you're putting down. But the way we have it configured right now, we can do over 100 acres before it's empty.
Oh yeah. You don't have to be filling all the time. That's great.
Okay, so here is your transfer auger. This is loading material from your trucks into the drill. You want me to drop it down?
Yeah.
Portable auger, also hydraulically driven. Allows yourself to add inoculant. We have hoses that are set up to add seed treat to our winter wheat and spring wheat seed. That's a mixture of insecticide and fungicide to protect that seed and seed coat. Okay, we'll talk about the transmission.
Yeah.
You can individually set your front and back tanks with different poundage. We have charts that are set depending on what type of fertilizer, what kind of density you have. You will set your transmission accordingly to however many we run in pounds, so however many pounds you want to put per acre. Each one can be individually set. As far as that goes.
Yeah, and the seeds, they drop through this.
Yeah, I can kind of roll this a little bit. You kind of watch this. You can watch that meter here. This can be hand cranked. I don't want to spill a bunch of it, but you can see it move there. That's just dropping as this meter rolls. This transmission is driving it. It's pushing that out of the tank through your metering system down here. Everything is running off of this bottom run and then out to your.
And the fan blows it all.
Fan is pushing it. Yeah, right now it's set at 3,400 RPMs, allowing primary hoses, your big hoses, they run into your towers. Your towers are set up, they're numbered through, and then these are your secondary hoses. These, I have a full run blockage monitoring system that is telling you in the cab if you have a problem, if you have a blockage or plugged or something that's malfunctioning. Each one is wired into your wiring harness.
So yeah, the seeds and the fertilizer, they both run through the same tower and through this hose to the ground. And you can kind of feel when this is on, you can put your finger down there and feel the air pressure is blowing. So, and the sensor here, when you kind of lift this up and put it on the ground, so it's here.
Okay, yeah, if you can see it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a remote sensor. It senses when your plow is down in the ground. We have this set. 1 inch depth is what we're optimal seed depth. So it kicks when it gets down to that level. It triggers for your transmission, kicks it into drive so that it'll start metering seed and fertilizer. Once you raise the plow to a certain distance out of the ground, it turns it off. So that's when you make your, if you have to make your corners, headlands, get to the end of your field and turn around.
Oh yeah, you can read it in your monitor there in the cab. It's off the ground, it's on the ground, it tells you
if you're
when
metering or not. Yeah, if it's
that's
on or off.
You can trust that. So yeah, this is 12-inch spacing, these points. When you look at
53 feet wide.
Yeah, overall.
12-inch spacing. This is a 4 rank, which the ranks are telling you that that's how many rows of shanks that you have in ranks. It's important for wheat stubble. The more compact you are, it's harder to get through, say, wheat material, wheat straw. You can get plugged up, and the more it's spread out, the more it allows material and trash to flow through the drill and not get hung up.
Yeah.
So these are our shanks. Shank is your main metal kind of spring system. On your shank, your boot bolts to it. Your hoses run into your boot, and it's has an opening on the bottom that drops the seed out. On the front of that is your wear point. These are 1 inch wear points that we have on here right now. We also have a 3-inch spread point that we also can seed with.
Oh yeah, and that's better for seeds when you want them to have more room to grow. And here you can see how it looks like when you see this. And yeah, this is mostly it. How do you like it?
I do like it. The John Deere model. This is an 1820 model. They've come out with one upgrade to this, but it's been very trouble-free. It's been pretty consistent, and I enjoy it. I want to keep it. It's seeded a lot of acres, and I think it has a lot more acres than it can seed.
Oh yeah, and this is 10 years old.
2006 model.
Oh yeah. Let's also still want to check this from this upside, how these tanks look. So it's very important when you have this air pressure in these tanks that you remember to close this.
Yeah, these tanks need to be sealed to work properly. If they are allowing air to escape, it will not seed properly. It actually will not be able to push down because there's too much positive air pressure on the bottom.
Oh yeah.
So that's fertilizer tank.